player's agent calls to touch base. The player expresses interest in going elsewhere.
Live inside shake. Into the box now, Esteban Tavares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Esteban Tavares.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on. They've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Softly hit out toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Batting third.
There's a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Oh, that's foul.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2 and 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Squared that one up just a little late. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Martinez sprinting after it. Gone! Here's Chris Owings now. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Looking to get on base. This first inning alive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Up next for Arizona, John Ryan Murphy.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And it's 1 and 1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Jonathan Villar. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Conforto is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Batting 8. The shortstop.
A ball and no strikes.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Next for the Mets, Wade Rainey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled off. Towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Taijuan Walker, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding in once again, Esteban Tavares. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 2-2. Up. Prone on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and stepping in, the power hitting first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0 delivery, and there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Taken, strike 2 called, and it's even at 2-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Ready to take his hacks again, Jake Lamb, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down. Now here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Belted deep center field. Tejera ranging back to the track, and it's gone as they add still another.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy pitching to right now.
Barehanded at his ankle. Safe. Great effort, but that'll go into the books as a hit. Ready for another chance? John Ryan Murphy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 3 runs, 4 hits. No errors so the Diamondbacks. Pitch is popped up. Crone will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wade Rainey, and their runners at the corners now.
Rainey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a check swing and a foul ball. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score.
At the plate, Jack Reinheimer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Taijuan Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there, but he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Esteban Tavares. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Ready for another shot now, Derek Fahey. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Yet another check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So no run. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be the first to swing it here in the Arizona 6th inning. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Now the 1-0. Line drive to left. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Jake Lamb will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. In there, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pops this one up. And there's out number 2. Here's Chris Owings now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Wade Rainey. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Ready once again, John Ryan Murphy. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. One and 2 now. The 1-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Conforto moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Jack Reinheimer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The 1-1 home. In a line drive. And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first safely. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way forward. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one. And this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Archie Bradley claims the win out of the pen, his first.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's the first game in the month of June between the New York Mets and the Cincinnati Reds. Stay tuned for Reds baseball next. Austin Bryce, the Chinese-born pitcher, will be on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Burns, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
The average sits at a cool 305 entering play, 7 homers and 28 RBIs. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And that's the 2nd out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is in now for the Reds. Scooter Gennett. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Gennett.
The count is 2-1.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
3-2.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. And another foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Ahmed has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. And that one stayed too low apparently. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Austin Bryce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Jeanette at second. Barnhart on at first with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Next up for New York, Wade Rainey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Jeanette is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Salem stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Nimmo, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mikey Matsu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So some 2-out success, and the bottom of the 3rd frame will continue.
Hey, there's another case, D-Row, of mislocation. Catcher setting on the inside corner. That pitch drifted out towards the middle part of the plate.
Yeah, and that's from an offensive standpoint, Dan, it's hard. You're sitting there, you know guys are going to try and pound you in. But if they happen to miss just a smidge out over the heart of the plate, they might not get it back.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout in the play. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Otto, 37 years old. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Joey Votto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. And here's Jose Peraza. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Full count to Jose Peraza. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Conforto moves over. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Tucker Barnhart reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Hit back up the middle. Salem scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the Mets pitcher, Wade Rainey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And again a throw.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
1-1 to count. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Ready now for Cincinnati. Austin Bryce. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. In there at the letters 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches he's your first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Burns. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, you look at his numbers, and there's no doubt he's faring much better against lefties, hitting better than 400 against them this season. And when you see swings like this, you can see why.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. 2 gone. And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Checks, makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. But this is foul for the first strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And a full count, 3-2 for Mikey Matu. Eugenio Suarez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Heading out towards shallow right. Martinez is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Ready for another shot now. Eugenio Suarez 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he lays off there 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-1. The 3-1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Scooter Gennett stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he didn't pull the trigger on a good low sinker, but it missed for ball 3. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here. 0-2. Suarez, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Waylon Adler will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Popped him up. Cron on the move, but it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that ends. Francisco Cervelli will come on to pinch hit.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month.
Great job.